Visit goldenerabookworm.wixsite.com/website for courses from the Bronze and Silver era of bodybuilding. Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I would like to talk about the Gomad diet as used by many Silver and Golden era bodybuilders, and it gained its popularity for increasing body weight and strength very quickly. Many attribute the use of this diet in conjunction with the 20 rep squat routine as a turning point in the history of bodybuilding due to the creation of a new era, that is the Silver era, and due to the emergence of massive Herculean physiques during both the Golden and Silver era of bodybuilding, such as shown here by the amazing Arnold Schwarzenegger. Today we will focus on the diet itself, who should use it, how to incorporate it, and what kind of workouts should accompany this kind of diet, the Gomad diet. I hope you really enjoy this video. Now, one of the first advocates of the Gomad diet was Joseph Curtis Heese, or Heiss, I'm not sure how you would say that, who was born in Scotland in 1905. And by the late Bronze era, he was dissatisfied with his progress, having a height of 5'8" and only weighing 180 pounds, which I thought was rather good. But nevertheless, he was dissatisfied. And he began squatting for 20 reps after hearing that it would make you strong and allow you to gain more weight. He gained 29 pounds within a month, and he was so impressed that he then decided to experiment further and combined this 20 rep squat routine with eating heavy meals and having a gallon of milk a day. And the results were incredible. He bulked up to 300 pounds, although many state, as shown in this photo, but many state, of course, that at 265 he looked way better, no doubt. But he nevertheless bulked up to 300 pounds, as shown in this photo, and he got incredibly strong, being able to deadlift 700 pounds. And I mean, a 700-pound deadlift during the Bronze era is pretty incredible. Now, he then realized, of course, that he was onto something revolutionary, and therefore the squats and milk program was born. Now, why the emphasis of milk? Well, milk, each cup contains 8 grams of protein, which is a combination of casein and whey, excellent for building muscle. Milk is a liquid, therefore it is very easy to ingest and digest. When many people, especially novices, start off with bodybuilding with the goal of, especially for gaining weight, and they're told that they need to eat much more than they are used to, many fail simply because they are not used to eating that much, and it takes a long time for their stomachs to adapt. And having to eat that frequently is also a bit of a pain, whereas having a liquid, of course, is portable and is much easier to ingest and therefore to digest. Of course, milk, besides containing protein, also contains electrolytes, vitamins and minerals, all necessary for muscle growth. And of course, it is easy to tolerate. Even if you are lactose intolerant nowadays, there is lactose-free milk. And yes, Arnold may say that when you grow up, you have to drink beer because milk is for babies, but milk is also great for putting on weight and gaining muscle. Now then, the big question, why drink 1 gallon of milk? Well, it really is about increasing your caloric intake. And as I mentioned earlier, carrying around milk in portable containers makes increasing your caloric intake very easy. With a gallon of milk, you would obviously have 120 grams of protein, you would have 200 grams of carbs and 120 grams of fat. And in total this would make about 2,400 calories, which for a novice would pretty much guarantee maintenance of their caloric needs, which is very important to a novice bodybuilder. Now, if you obviously have your gallon of milk and add another 3 meals a day, you could easily reach over 4,000 calories, estimating, of course, that each of these meals would be about 500 calories. And therefore, you would reach caloric surplus. And there would be no need for weight gain shakes or protein shakes or any other supplements, because really, when it comes to gaining weight, all you need is to lift heavy, sleep, and have a caloric surplus. And the result is that you will grow. It's very simple. Now, the next question that would obviously be asked is what kind of workout would be used to accompany the Gomad diet? And it could be any of the ones listed here. That is the 20 rep squat routine as advocated by Mark Berry and JC Heiss. The 20 rep deadlift routine, a variation basically of the 20 rep squat, as advocated by Piri Rader, the original author of Ironman magazine. And of course the 5x5 routine as advocated by Reg Park, legendary silver era bodybuilder Reg Park. The point is really to lift heavy 2 to 3 times a week. It doesn't really matter which one of these you would use. The point is just to lift heavy. And of course, as you lift heavy, you want to increase the weight you are using week by week. And therefore, you would use the principle of progressive resistance training. Ideally, whether you are using the 20 rep squat or the 20 rep deadlift, you would increase the weight that you are using every single week. And of course, if you're doing the 5x5, ideally you would incorporate these big movements, the squat and or the deadlift. At the end of the day, the workout should be incorporated that allows you to basically lift as heavy as possible. The idea, as the old silver era bodybuilders always used to say, is to simply breathe, as in do the breathing squat or the deadlift, breathe, lift, eat, drink a gallon of milk, sleep and grow. It is very, very simple, and it is not rocket science. Breathe, lift, eat, drink, sleep and grow. Now, one of the most important questions is, who is this kind of diet for? Well, if you are a novice / beginner who is underweight and skinny, and usually, a teenager, for example, who is having trouble eating, getting those 4 to 6 meals a day, this diet would be for you. If you haven't reached your normal body weight, for example, let's say you're 6 foot and only 150 pounds, you should it would be recommended that you follow a high caloric surplus diet, such as the Gomad diet. So this diet could be suitable for you. The rule is, if you haven't reached your normal body weight and you're young, this diet could possibly work for you. It is definitely not for people that are 30 years old or over, or for seasoned lifters. Now, the final point to cover in regards to the Gomad diet would be how to incorporate it, and that's very, very simple. A gallon of milk is about 4 liters of milk a day, and so it's very simple to break it down in just to 4 separate liters. That is, a liter with breakfast, a liter of milk with lunch, a liter of milk with dinner, and a liter of milk either post-workout or prior to going to bed. As simple as that. Now, of course, if you have issues also ingesting 4 liters of milk a day, you could always start with a couple of liters and work up over the weeks, basically working up with an extra liter on the second week, and by the third week you would be on 4 liters of milk a day. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm, and thank you for watching, and leave me your comments. You can support this work by becoming a patron on www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm, where you have an access of a library of photos and articles and rare to find books. Or you can also donate via PayPal, or if you actually wish to purchase any bronze and silver era courses from the greats such as Reg Park, Eugene Sandow and many others, you can get onto my website, goldenerabookworm.wixsite.com/website. That's it for me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now. Become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding.